Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Um, these moments of impulse and then allowing myself to do 1 minute of things, it's really unlocking something in the deep of me. Often I make things really big. Oh, if I'm going to do a walk, then I better do the biggest walk I've ever done. If I'm going to garden, I better garden for an hour, or I better do something really big. If I'm going to do yoga, I better do big yoga. And so instead, I'm doing these moments during my day. And it's really unlocking, like I said, something in how I think about, oh, will I do something? Yeah, sure, let's just do a tiny bit. So I'm wondering how it is for all of you. How does that feeling an impulse and then going, yes, 1 minute is super. And also, thanks so much. I got some beautiful pictures of painted eggs, painted stones, casino chips, pieces of turf. Really amazing what you're all holding as your glow stones. So come lie on your back and we shall continue into this adventure of vitality. Come. So landing, arriving, settling, feeling. I want to kind of shimmy my back and walk my back till it feels flatter on the floor. Feet so that they feel, to me, positioned in the right place. And then just sway your knees from side to side. It's always an amazing place to start with checking in. How is my spine today? How is my body today? How am I today as I lie here? What's the felt sense of you as you do this? The textures, the feeling tones, the many different sensations that are you right now. Nice. Come back to center. Keep your arms long and beside you. Draw your right knee up onto your chest as close as you can. Bring it to the floor. Bring your left knee up onto your chest as close as you can. So walk a few times. Knee up, foot to the floor. Knee up, foot to the floor. Knee up, foot to the floor. Nice. So lift your right foot up and bring your right foot to touch your left knee. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So my foot touches my left knee. And then bring your right knee to touch your left knee. Right foot to left knee. And then right knee to left knee. So I'm touching my left knee with my foot and then my knee. And so what's happening is that my thigh rolls outwards, but then my thigh rolls inwards. Outwards, inwards. Nice. Try the other side. So lift your left foot off the floor and then bring your left foot to touch your right knee and then bring your left knee to touch your right knee. How is this as you maneuver? How does this feel? One more time. Super. Both feet to the floor. Pause. So bring your right hand beside the side of your head on the right and then roll over onto your right side so that your hand is resting underneath your shoulder. Somehow my hand is off the floor. I don't know if this is for everybody, and my head is just resting really comfortably on it. It feels like the perfect pillow. Bring your left hand to your left hip and draw your left knee forward as close as you can towards you, similar to what we just did a moment ago. And then bring your left foot backwards. So how do you stabilize the backward movement of your leg? So I can feel everything in my body is going, balance, balance, don't fall. So just swing your leg back and then draw your knee forward. Swing your leg back and then draw your knee forward. Nice. Next time you swing your leg back, reach your left hand forward. So now we're counterweighting with the left arm. One more time. Arm reaches forward, foot goes back, knee goes forward, elbow goes back. Nice. So just pause for another moment and then bring your foot to your knee and then bring your knee to your knee. And as you bring your knee to your knee, try and lift your foot as high as you can. I'm going to lift my arm long, actually. My neck was getting tired. So foot to knee to knee. So let your head rest. Don't be struggling with your neck. That was fine for a few seconds, actually, but not for long. Knee to knee, foot to knee to knee, foot to knee. One more time. Knee to knee, pause. So your foot is lifting up towards the ceiling. Your knee has rolled inwards. I feel that through the side of my bum, the side of my hip, the inner thigh. And then foot to knee. And now I feel it through the deep inner thigh, much clearer. The inner knee, the bum. Nice. Bring both knees together and come to the other side. So you have the option this time, learning as we go. You can either bring your left arm long beside your head or start with your hand on your head until your head gets tired and then bring your head to the floor. So see what's right for you, always listening to your neck and deciding according to that, okay? So bring your right hand to your hip and swing your right knee forward. And then see how far can you swing your right knee back, counterbalancing it with your own torso. So there's no twisting happening here. We're stabilizing. Stabilize. Stabilize. How do you stabilize? And now reach your right hand forward. I'm going to bring my arm long now. Reach your right elbow back. My neck wants to be lower. So see, what did your neck say? What did your neck do? What can you do in wholesomeness with your neck as you pendulum forward and backwards? I'm really feeling the back very deeply. So I go way back with my foot as I reach forward, then I squeeze. Way back with my foot, and then squeeze. Nice. So next one, bring your right hand to your hip, let your head rest. Bring your toe to your knee, and then bring your knee to your knee. Toe to your knee, and then knee to your knee. Toe to your knee to your knee, toe to your knee. And then we're going to pause. So bring your knee to your knee and keep your foot in the air. And pause. Wow, there's fatigue happening in my muscles. It's going like, oh my God, we haven't done stuff like this in a while. And then foot to your knee and pause. Nice. Come lie on your back and let all that rest. I think that this moment by moment thing is really clarifying that, change happens not in big things, but in tiny, tiny, tiny little gestures, or it's like in small grains of sand in my life. But actually, it's like the mountain will move one grain of sand at a time. It's really beautiful, noticing change in the deep of me based on a steady incremental practice. So cool. Great. So roll all the way over and come up into your cat pose. And so years ago, we did this move called Kung Fu Bunny. So we're going to do Kung Fu Bunny again, okay? So your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. And you're going to start by leaning a little bit to the left and lifting your right knee straight out to the side. And then bring your knee down. And then bring your left knee up to the side and down. So as I do this, I'm letting my body move to allow my thigh to lift. So you'll notice that your torso is twisting, your pelvis is shifting, There's more weight into the opposite hand. As I lift my left knee, there's more weight into my right hand. As I lift my right knee, there's more weight into my left hand. So just feel that. Nice. Sit your bum back. Come to rest. Feel the breath in your belly. Let all that settle. So we're engaging and activating some of the biggest muscles in our bodies. So our thighs, strongest muscles, biggest muscles, they're really huge. Bum muscles, really strong. Psoas, amazingly dynamic. The spinal muscles, it's just super what we're doing, if I do say so myself. So hands under your shoulders. One more version of this. Lift your right knee up and then straighten your leg. Kung fu out to the side. Lift your left knee and then kick your left leg straight out to the side. Bend your knee, come down. Lift your knee, go ding, down. Lift your knee, ding, down. We're going to hold it. So see what height you want to hold it at. Just breathe into your belly for one breath. Nice, and drop. Can't really hold it long out there. And one breath, breathe it. Nice. Push back into your downward dog, all the way back. Pulling back and feel into the sides of your hips by rocking your pelvis from side to side. Bending your knees, really feeling and connecting into the movement that we're strengthening and connecting to and creating feedback from. And then start to just rock your pelvis from side to side. And as you do so, feel the side of your body, the deep of your hips. Bend both knees, straighten both legs. Bend both knees, straighten both legs. One more time. Bend both knees, straighten both legs. Pause. Just come to stillness in your downward dog. Find your breath, sink it down into your belly. Slow things down. Nice. Walk your feet forward. Walk your hands back. Bring your elbows to rest on your knees. Just pause there for a moment. Again, breathing into your belly. Let all that settle. Come all the way up, rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So we're going to do a little bit of balance, a little bit of standing, and a little bit of sitting down again. So if you want to use a wall, then the wall will be on your left hand. Okay, so we're going to do some leg lifting in different directions. So use the wall or use a stick. I know some of you use the mop, sweeping brush, walking stick, whatever you feel like, a couch, whatever. Okay, so earlier we were doing a movement where we drew our right knee up onto our chest and then brought your foot back behind you. So I'm going to stand sideways. So knee up and then foot back, but don't let your head drop forward as your leg swings. Nice. Change legs. You can bring your right hand to the wall and lift your left knee up towards you and then swing it back. And as it goes back, how do I maintain that sense of length in my torso, but also an opening into my hip? Nice. Cool. Left hand to the wall. Now you're going to bring your foot to your knee. Foot touches the floor. Knee to your knee, but your foot's going to try and come up as wide as it can. foot to the floor, foot to your knee, down, knee to your knee, down, foot to your knee, down, knee to your knee, down. Other side, right hand to the wall, foot to your knee, down, knee to your knee. Sorry, fell over. Foot to your knee, down, knee to your knee, down. Okay, so we're going to pause. So left hand to the wall, lift your right foot up and pull your right foot up as high as it'll go naturally. So where does it naturally travel up to? Your calf, your ankle, your knee. You can pause there, or you can reach forward and hold onto your thigh or your calf. No, your shin, your ankle, and pull your heel up towards you. See what feels right for you. Keep your left hand on the wall. And then reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, or try and reach both arms up towards the ceiling, or your left hand can be touching the wall really lightly and the right hand up. See how much support you need. And just pause. Get longer through your body. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Lowering down. Bring your right hand to the wall. Turn your left knee outwards and bring your foot to your ankle, your calf, your knee. How high does your heel go? And then reach down and pull your foot up towards your thigh if you wish, or just leave your foot somewhere down there. Whatever is good for you. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Slide your right hand up the wall, or bring your right arm up as well. But let the wall be there as a support if you need it. Okay? Pause. Nice. Slowly lowering down. Super cool. Come sit. We'll do one standing pose. So stand at the front of your mat. Step your left foot back. So your left foot's at a 45-degree angle on the floor. Right foot is straight and pointing forward. And then bend your right knee and bring your right elbow to your right knee. Pull your left elbow up so that your thumb is on the front of your shoulder. When your thumb gets to the front of your shoulder, dial in your shoulder or dial in your twist by pulling your shoulder blade backwards and then extend your arm up towards the ceiling. So there should be no strain at the front of your shoulder. Bend your front knee more. Slowly reach your left arm long beside your ear and create length from the baby toe side of your left foot all the way into your fingertips. You can turn and look towards the ceiling beside your armpit if you wish, or just look forward or down, wherever your neck feels comfortable. Breathing into it. Nice. Bend your elbow, rising up. Turn your feet in the other direction. So turn your right foot all the way in and turn your left foot to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee, bring your left elbow to your knee. Pull your right elbow up and bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder, and then pull your right shoulder back and extend your right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Reach your right arm long beside your ear so you're pushing into the baby toe edge of your foot and lengthening into the right fingers and lengthen. Nice. Bend your elbow, rising up. Come sit on the floor. Come all the way down, sit on the floor. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. Nice. So bring your feet wide. Find your sit bones, rock from side to side, and then bend your right knee so that your foot is up beside you and your knee is bent. Bring your hands either side of the right thigh. No, left thigh, sorry, left thigh. And then lean back so that you can lift your left leg up. And then lean forward. So I'm going to have to change the position of my right foot for this and try and lift your bum off the floor. So lift your right leg. Lift your bum. Lift your right leg. Lift your bum. One more time. Lift your right leg. Lift your bum. So it could be we call it the fish kick. So bend your left knee. Bring your hands either side of the right thigh. So it could be that you flick your leg. And that flick is really cool. Okay, so just get some kind of engagement where there's a hop in your leg, or lift your leg. Lift your bum. Lift your leg. Lift your bum. Nella, I hear you giving out. Lift your leg. Drop, lift your bum. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles and sit up really tall. Pull your shoulders back and lengthen. Breathe into your belly and just have a sense of really widening and opening into your shoulders. Imagine, you don't have to get them, imagine you have glow stones in your hands and your palms are face upwards. And then slowly reach your arms wide as you open. Pause there. Nice. And draw your hands back in, stretch your legs long and do the same movement. Arms wide. Nice. And now scoop your hands in under your armpits and bring your arms wide as you round forward. Scoop your hands under your armpits. Go forward and out. Under. Rounding forward. And then forward, lifting and opening. Last one. Under, rounding forward. Forward, opening and widening. Pause there, opening and widening. Feel your chest is rising like, I feel often like the sail of a boat, that the wind of vital forces is pushing into my back and opening my chest like the prow of a boat, like we talked about last time. My chin, I haven't dropped my head in any way, but I feel my chin being lifted by the opening of my chest. Nice. Come lie on the floor. I went slightly over time, sorry. Lie on the floor, pause. Hands to your chest. And just feel. And again, plant that seed in the deep of you that when you say, oh, maybe I should garden, do 1 minute of gardening. 1 minute. Maybe I should declutter that cupboard. Do 1 minute. Maybe I should clean the window. Do 1 minute, which is get the cloth and the spray. Perfect. And then tomorrow, do 1 minute more. So 1 minute, just 1 minute. Find a sense of flow, moving from the deep winter in your body into a sense of that which opens into summer. How nice. How glorious. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for experimenting, adventuring, traveling along as we go with this. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another awesome day. I'm really excited about vitality, actually. It's really interesting. I wake up in the morning and I go, great, we have vitality today. So I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for joining me. Ciao.